So Suncrox Solar is given opportunity to review a product from Bluetti, portable power station, model number AC50S with the output of 230 volt AC, which will suit our Malaysian standard output voltage for AC. The range is from 220 to 140 volt. Right, so we are not gonna review this like typical unboxing and also for outdoor activities, camping and whatnot. We will review from the perspective of us as a solar installer or solar integrator. Okay, so but first we will go through what do we have here inside the box. Alright, the first box I believe is the box for the cords and extension wire. First we got MC4 here is for solar panel charging input. Second, we have cigarette also for input, cigarette connector. Then we have USB Type C extender, and we have very nice strap of Bluetti here. And we have the AC adapter, right? Bluetti AC adapter. The range is also from 100 volt to 240 volt AC. Flexible from 50 to 60 Hz to produce output of DC 27.5 volt at 3.25 amp. It means that this adapter will deliver around 90 watt to 100 watt of power. So if you are looking for solar panel for this power station, it should be around that 100 watt to 250 watt. Okay, right. So we have the manual and also the warranty card. And the best part of it, the actual power station, we got grey color. Weight is around 6 kg. The size of 2 palms. Very clear interface. I will explain the 3 things that we like about this power station. First, very clear display. You have battery storage percentage, input of how many watts and output of how many watts. In fact, the output they separated from DC and AC. Right? The battery indicator is very simple. It's not like voltage where you need to compare with the another schedule or not. Right? That will be number one. First, simple user interface. Second thing we like is the output, DC output. Variety of DC output. First, we go with 12 volt 3 amps. Second, we got cigarette connector. 12 volt 100 amp. It means that you can deliver 120 watt. Last but not least, 4 USB outputs include and another one, the last one is USB Type C. Alright, 45 watt where you can do fast charging for your devices. Alright, and then of course you got the AC inverter. Total output churn from this inverter is 300 watt. So it means that if you use one socket, you can go like 150 to 100 watts. Right? So if you want to use DC output, you need to switch on the DC, and if you want to use AC output, you need to switch on. Okay. The reason we prefer DC output because we want to avoid the usage of inverter to avoid the losses. Right? That will be the second part. The third thing we like about this is multiple input. Okay, you can charge from vehicle, from solar panel, and also from the socket. Right. Before I forgot, you have the wireless charging here for any wireless that can be charged by wireless charging. Right. 3 things, disadvantages for us about this product. First thing first, we wish this unit will be more water resistant. Right, not waterproof, water resistant. It means that you can use in a very light breeze or some sort of humidity for this unit to sustain, because you can see the input, fan input here, outlet inlet is quite exposed, right? Even though you are supposed to be used under a certain shed or certain covered area, but it is a reality. In fact, if people bring it for hiking, camping and whatnot, it's always exposed to the water exposure, right? Second thing disadvantage about this product is lack of cigarette connector. We believe cigarette connector is the most practical DC output because you can deliver 120 watt. We wish at least 2. at least two DC cigarette output that are available for people to use. Okay, so the third and final disadvantages for us, this is very important because this unit combine three components: battery, solar charge controller, and also inverter. So when you combine everything inside a box, it is quite hard to do self-maintenance or self-basic repair. Means that even for us also, we are not sure how to dismantle this unit to check one by one if anything happen, because most of our application of product will be in rural area or in places that is hard to reach. Okay, so if you can imagine the user, if anything happens, this unit must be delivered back to wherever it came, from to us, and then we need to send back to manufacturer. So that will be the disadvantages, because it looks like it's fully sealed. I don't see any screw on how to open and whatnot. Okay, that will be the third one. And then for Malaysian or Asian context, the best application for this kind of product is actually for street vendors. Okay, for street vendors who are operating at night, instead of bringing small generator, this power station will be the best practical solution for them, because they can only charge the unit at home, and at night they just bring the unit to their stalls or to their sites, and they can use power, DC and AC. Because in Asia and Malaysia, night market is very popular. It's a culture here. So you can imagine they are spending buying 2 liters of petrol every night. So each liter of petrol will emit 2.5 kilogram of carbon. There will be also noise emission, risk of flame, and also explosion. Okay, so the solar panel that we plan to use with this is actually the flexible type, 33 watt thin film. Okay, later we will show you the application that we intended to use with this unit. We are not using it for camping and outdoor. We will donate it to a beneficiary that is living without electricity. In fact, he's selling fruits from carts, from bicycle carts. So he will be our beneficiary for this product and unit. So we can see this thing in action, in actual application. Quite a different perspective other than outdoor activities like camping, hiking, fishing, and whatnot. So stay tuned for this video, for that video, then we will share it again with you all. Alright, thank you very much. Right, now you want to charge with the AC plug, which will be connected to the socket. We're gonna see how many watts that this adapter will deliver to the power station.
Dia ada kipas tau.
Right, you can see the indicator. Now it's accepting around almost to 90 watts, and you can see the indicator charging. For 500 watt hours of battery, we are expecting it will take around 5 to 6 hours to charge, from 0 to 5% to 100%. Okay, this is how you're gonna take, how long you're gonna take to charge using the AC adapter. This is a typical example of the application for power station, Bluetti power station, AC50S. On site, we don't have any power supply, so we'll need power supply to firstly to charge our power tools battery. Like this, we have 18 volt power tools battery that we can connect to the AC output from the power station. The power station can supply 300 watts. The charger is using 140 watts, so it is enough. Actually, we can charge 2 batteries at one time. Right. Other than that, we use hot glue gun to stick our net on the solar inverter. And then of course we have all sorts of gadgets like this. This is the LED video light that we can charge using USB Type C. You can see here, you can plug in directly Type C. Switch on the DC output. You can use DC and AC output simultaneously. Okay, so it's charging, and frequently needed is also for our gimbal, which is being used right now. And last but not least, our phone gadget. You can use normal USB, or if you have wireless charger. So it's charging now. You have wireless charger, you can just put your phone on top of it. Okay, so this is this application mainly for charging, and then we will try to charge the power station using a solar panel. So we have here is 50 watt semi-flexible crystalline solar panel. We want to try together with the power station, where we're going to use this thing. Okay, it's a DC jack to MC4 connector. So we just plug in here, plug into the solar point. Okay. Yeah, you can see to the sunlight. Now you got, if you see the meter indicator here, now you have 18 watts of power, 21 watt charging the power station, and the output for DC is 12 watts, the output for AC is 75 watts. Okay, that's how practical it is. You can use all sorts of other type of solar panel, like fully flexible thin film or crystalline type, but the voltage must be from 20 to 40 volt to charge the power station, because you can accept only until 40 volt. It means that you can use around 100 watt panel or 150 watts panel that can be used with this power station. Okay, this is a typical application for us on site as a solar integrator. Later we're gonna see other sort of application for beneficiaries who live without access to electricity. Lampu pendek kat dalam ke?
Haa. Ada je kan?
Okay, so ni lihat tu. Ini ada company nama dia Bluetti. dia bagi sama saya bagi sama uncle. Ini dia macam itu generator, uncle tahu tak? Generator. Uncle duduk. Boleh makan. Saya buat lampu untuk uncle sekejap. Okay, so kita buat semua dekat semua.
Lagi semua lagi kasih ni tengok.
Alright, this is a real application by our beneficiary, Mr. Yip. So he's using the light as the power station from Bluetti as a source of energy for the light to cook for basic daily routine. So instead of using candle, now he can use AC50S power station by Bluetti. So we hope that Mr. Yip can use this unit and improve his daily routine with the help of light and a source of energy to charge. Alright, so we have donated the Bluetti AC50S power station unit to our beneficiary. He can use that unit for his house. Currently it's not connected to any electricity, and later during day when he is going for business operation, he can bring the power station unit together with him, and he can operate until at night. So the portability of that unit is very useful because he can bring anywhere to his house, or whenever he's doing business operation. He's operating his cart. This is his bicycle cart. Later they're gonna put a roof. Then we can put. We have given 50-watt semi-flexible panel, which we can put on the bicycle cart. Right. So I hope the Bluetti AC50S power station unit will be very useful for his daily life routine. Right. Thank you, Bluetti.